Hey folks, this is Kalani. We need to talk about Hunter again, because quite a few things have changed. BM is still the best if you get 4-piece, so we're going to still be talking about BM. We might actually cover the AoE section this time, if we remember, but something changed, and basically you can't pair your Cobra shots with Kill Command, Focus Fire, or Bestial Wrath in between. They do count as abilities now, and that has been fixed. So the only way to get your Steady Focus buff is to cast Cobra Shot twice. So this actually changes more than you might think. Right now, if you want to keep the same stat priority of Haste over Mastery and Multi-Strike, then you want to go Dire Beast on single target. But if you want to keep Steady Focus, Mastery and Multi-Strike are now more important than Haste. So Mastery equals Multi-Strike greater than Haste, which means you can actually swap between Survival and Beast Mastery a lot easier, because you don't have to do what I did and change everything around. I happily changed everything to Mastery in favour of the old spec, because I already had quite a lot of haste coming from my Dragon Spine trophy. So, I mean, I'll probably swap everything back to Multi-Strike at quite a pretty penny, but that's besides the point. For Hunter, 6.1, Beast Mastery is still the go-to spec. Talents don't change, in my opinion. I wouldn't really bother with Dire Beast. It does sim lower, a little bit lower, 16 DPS for my current gear, lower than Steady Focus on single target. So for single target, Crouching Tiger, Binding Shot, Spirit Bond or Iron Hawk with a pet. Spirit Bond is kind of fine, especially on fights where you're taking consistent damage, things like Blast Furnace or potentially Iron Maidens, but if it's not really ever going to heal you, like if it ever has a chance to overheal you, then take Iron Hawk. Iron Hawk is still probably the best one anyway. Steady Focus, in my personal opinion. Stampede for single target, Barrage, and Adaptation. That doesn't change, but if you get to 3 targets or more consistently, so pretty much Iron Maidens and that's about it for Blackrock Foundry, then Blink Strikes is actually more beneficial, because Blink Strikes works with Beast Cleave. So you can see how that is pretty nice. You can have quite a bit of damage going there, and it's really nice AoE, but it needs to be consistent, so pretty much only Iron Maidens. Stampede is still our go-to. Now, the opener, seeing as we can't precast Steady Shot, is going to be a little more simple, actually. What you want to do is start with Stampede. So you'll do your pre-pot, all that good stuff, and then Stampede into Bestial Wrath and Kill Command. Now, the reason why you go Bestial Wrath Kill Command is because you get this first Kill Command to try and proc your 2-set. The more Kill Commands that you have to try and proc that 2-set, the more resets of Bestial Wrath you're going to get. So this actually makes the opener quite a bit easier, but maintaining Steady Focus is quite a bit harder. So you want to send your pet to attack at some point. So Stampede with pet attack, Bestial Wrath, Kill Command, Barrage. And then I wouldn't Steady Focus yet, because you'd end up wasting a lot of focus. You can double a Steady Focus towards the end of there, and you go into a nice little routine. It's not too bad. It's still kind of annoying to get used to for me. Make sure you have enough focus for Barrage when it comes up. Straight into a Kill Command. Didn't get any resets, but if you did, make sure to use them. And make sure you're never delaying your Kill Command or Barrage. That becomes even more important now. Let's pull some focus for Barrage. Barrage is going to come off too late. Make sure Kill Command is your first priority. And then that's kind of it. We just delayed Kill Command, which is my bad. But you kind of get the point. Focus Fire remains the same, in that you should use it at 5 stacks or just before Bestial Wrath. So Focus Fire into Bestial Wrath. Now, I gave you a macro last time, so let's just get out of this. I'll talk about the macros. I gave you a macro last time for Focus Fire and Bestial Wrath. Now, I do feel it prudent to mention that you would waste a global cooldown in Bestial Wrath by doing this, so it restricts the amount you have to actually watch Focus Fire, but it's a potential very slight DPS loss. So if you want to watch it yourself, focus firing and then Bestial Wrathing is going to give you that extra global cooldown, but it's very nitpicky, as the commenter in the previous video mentioned, but it does make sense. It is sound logic. So apart from that, there isn't really anything else that's changed, except you can go back to multi-strike and mastery stacking on all of your pieces, which is very nice, I'll admit. Mastery and multi-strike definitely seems to be easier to stack than haste in Blackrock Foundry. We've got a lot of mastery, a lot of multi-strike, and quite a few pieces where they're both there, so that's pretty delicious, I have to say. Now, in case you didn't see the other video, I'll go through the other macros just for you. The Bestial Wrath one we've already talked about. Stampede and Call Pet is pretty useful if we dismiss our pet, or if the pet gets lost anywhere, or if it isn't summoned, I guess. This macro turns to Call Pet, so I can call Kalara, my spirit beast, and then whenever she is active, it changes to Stampede. So that's show tooltip, cast in brackets, no pet, bracket, call pet 2, I do believe that is a semicolon, and Stampede. So that one's pretty easy. And then the other one that I use is for kill command, which is kind of useful. Kill command, just put /pet attack in a kill command macro and it will send your pet to attack. What's nice about this is even if your global cooldown is active, so let's barrage and instantly, it doesn't kind of help because the pet's going to attack anyway. So we'll put it on passive, and we'll trigger a global cooldown, or we'll use Cobra Shot. So whenever you can't use Kill Command still acts as a pet attack command. So we can't use Kill Command, but it can still send the pet forward. It's very nice for sending it forward in the opener, because you want it to be in range of a Kill Command when you use Kill Command. So Stampede, while hitting Kill Command, won't use Kill Command, but your pet will be ready when Kill Command comes up. So just a little bit of management of your pet, and it's kind of nice. So I think pretty much everything is there. Your opener, your general priority doesn't change. Kill Command over Barrage over Arcane Shot, I guess right now. Bestial Wrath whenever you can. Focus Fire at 5 stacks or just before a Bestial Wrath, or just before a large AoE or single target burst is required. That is kind of important. That's going to give you a nice DPS boost. So, I mean, if you need to burst something, use it then. If you need to AoE burst, use it then. That kind of thing. And I think that's pretty much it. But, alas, AoE. So, AoE is incredibly easy. Basically, you put multi-shot to maintain Beast Cleave above everything else. So, if we multi-shot, you notice that my pet gets a buff, Beast Cleave, for 4 seconds. Now, you may want to track this with an add-on, makes it a lot easier, or you can track it in your head, depending on what you're capable of doing. But you want to basically multi-shot once every 4 seconds. That'll keep Beast Cleave up, which will mean that all of your pet's basic attacks are hitting everything around it. That's the way you AoE in Beast Mastery. You use multi-shot and let your pet do the work. So, as you can imagine, Focus Fire and Bestial Wrath make your Beast Cleave burst kind of ridiculous. Any unused trinkets you have, throw them in there as well, and everything will die before anyone else has a chance to pad their meters. So, that should be it. But if you do have any questions or queries, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you. Feel free to check out my livestream at www.twitch.tv/KalaniScar. Remember to leave a like just below the video before you leave, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. But apart from that, thanks for watching folks, good luck and have fun, and as always, I will see you next time.